And this goes out to Perth Comics and Jabba and Dark Gift and all you other bullies in the chat. Look, normal hands, not pudgy at all. Normal fingers. There's one for you, boys.
Poor
Yeah.
Pug.
Jeez, did you see those hands?
He's got those chubby little digits.
Oh
Yeah.
those are like the those are just the most disgusting pudgy hands I've ever seen. Just awful. So how you doing today, Vicky?
I'm okay.
Are you? Because you've been a major bitch.
Ever since you got off of work. I know. Man, I had to listen to fucking Testify and Well Read all afternoon. Editing video. So, you know, I mean, I deserve to be crunchy.
Crunchy. Is that what we call it?
Crunchy. That's what I'm calling it. Yes. Crunchy.
All right.
If I'm a little low energy, everybody, I didn't get dinner. I'm sorry, but I will try.
It's okay. We're used to you being low energy. So right after we did that stream last week about Ethan Ralph, some news had came out like right after. It fucking blows, but right after. For I'm sure many of you know, but Ethan Ralph was looking at revenge porn charges. Up my mic. Okay, yeah, you get it.
That took a while.
Okay, is that better? Is that better?
I hope so.
Yeah, me too. But yeah, so right after we had done that stream, a while back, Ethan Ralph had posted some revenge porn. He was looking at charges, and they seem to have been like dropped. You still sound like a bitch.
I'll always sound like a bitch.
Yeah. At least I don't sound like the guy that sucks Amit's asshole. Spirit Scar.
That was just wrong.
It is wrong.
Leave Amit Scar alone.
I know. So let's just watch. It turns out our good boy Spectre, he had gotten word that that Ethan Ralph was actually going to be charged. They're looking to charge him again, and he confirmed with the courts. Let's take a listen.
Richmond Juvenile Court Clerk's Office, this is Amanda Gordon. May I help you?
Hi, I'm looking for information on a possible case that might be coming through. I'm not sure if it has yet, but I'd like to know if it has.
Okay, depends on what it is. We'll look it up and see what information I can give out. What's the case about that you're looking for?
It is revenge porn.
Okay, and was it an adult or a juvenile that was charged?
Adults. Both parties are adults.
Okay. And they have a relationship that would put it in this court?
They were living together. I mean, the case a couple months ago was nulli prosecuted, but I'm told that the case may have been brought back by the ACA's office, and I'm just calling to see if this is true.
Okay. What's the name of the person that was charged?
Ethan Oliver Ralph.
Last name is Ralph?
Yes.
First name is Ethan?
Yes.
E-T-H-A-N?
Yes.
Alrighty. Yes. I don't know if it's the same charge, but it was set for arraignment on August the 13th, and it's set for counsel advisement on September the 10th.
Okay.
Is that the same day? Yeah.
So
yes. So, it's disseminate images of another. We don't actually call it revenge porn, quote unquote. Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Anything else I can do for you?
No, that's it. Thank you.
You're welcome. You have a great day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Yeah. So that
Thank you so much for picking the worst picture of Spectre.
Oh, there's definitely worse.
Imaginable.
There's definitely worse. Spectre used to be our mascot. Back when he didn't like us, us in Mockspot, we used him as our server icon, and we used to troll him in live streams. It was great, but I mean, we like Spectre now, but that was a fun time. Trolling him's a lot better than being his friend, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing being his friend. It was a lot better.
I don't either.
But yeah, that was him calling with the court to confirm that they are indeed gonna be doing, I guess, a trial on the revenge porn for Ethan Ralph.
Well, I mean, it may not actually get to trial. There may be some sort of plea bargain, but it's not, they are charging him.
They are charging him, yes.
I don't know if you guys remember. I mean, who could fucking forget that video? How did he do it? He released it sent it to somebody during their live stream, and they actually played it on stream, I think.
It's really disgusting.
And
like he smells his thumb that he shoved up
her butt. I mean,
why would you smell it? You see his like 2-inch penis. This is a guy, like, don't get me wrong. It's funny to make fun of Noel because he has a broke dick, right? That's funny. But at the same time, it's like this guy makes fun of Noel's broke dick, but he's got like this 2-inch peen. I really don't know which one is worse. I'd rather not have one.
He's facing charges because he sent a video just so he could say, "Ha ha, I fucked your girl."
I think, yeah.
Yeah, and then she got pregnant.
Yeah, and she's super young. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Now he's got another. I know he's got another super young. Oh, jeez.
On the way.
Oh, fuck.
I can't even imagine like straddling Ethan Ralph. I mean, it just the thought. Just
I don't think you could. That's a big gun.
It's a big fucking gun.
Just awful. Yeah, this is the grossest DV stream ever.
It probably. Well, I mean, it could be grosser. We could be talking about Liam's last.
I could show Spectre's face again.
Please don't. Please.
Nope. That's it.
No. Thank you.
Nasser says to check Twitter. Can you check Twitter? I'm gonna move on to the next thing. Can you check Twitter in the meantime?
What on Twitter am I checking?
I don't know. He just says a $2 super chat. Dickie and Veen. Check Twitter. I'm gonna move on to the next thing while you do that. Oh wait. Well, that wasn't the next thing. This one.
Yes. War Campaign has decided that only Ro, Gat, and Pan are War Campaign.
The fact that there's still people that want to be, that's fucking mind-blowing.
That just boggles my mind, right? And there were actually very few people, like different people interacting, because there's really only like 10 of them, right? So you have, I think, maybe 2 going, yeah, man, Ro and Gat are right. And the rest of them are like, fuck, man, we've been supporting you guys through the beginning. We've been doing what you fucking wanted us to do. We've been saying what you want us to. We've been believing what you want us to believe. And the next thing you know, you're going to throw us under the bus and pretend that like all the trouble that was ever caused was us and not you, even though Ro says, I steered this ship. Yeah. I was the one in charge. It was all my plan. I'm the one who sent it on its course. And you're like, okay, dude, so did you send it on its course and you came up with the plan? Or were you the guy who on video with Doug TeNaples said, my biggest regret is letting these assholes speak for me. He didn't say assholes, but, you know, he was pretty much like these spurgy neck beards. I let them talk for me, and that's my biggest regret.
Yeah. Oh,
right.
Jeez. Yeah,
and,
like it's
and
just,
now those neckbeards are pissed. Pissed.
I mean, I think he did them a favor, right?
You'd think so.
Yeah. Good.
You
Good on
know?
you, Ro. You finally made these fucktards move on. Good
well,
job.
you know, he has to. The thing is this is part of his rebranding. He was talking about his rebranding on that stream with Doug TeNaples. He's tweeted about it with Doug TeNaples, you know, because they're tight now. And I can't imagine that most of the guys that, you know, that are now splintering away from War Campaign are too happy with the fact that Ro is cuddling up to Doug TeNaples.
Yeah, no, that's what I was just talking to you about this. Like, I think if I was one of those few guys, like for some reason, I was still holding on to War Campaign. I was still cool after everything, after being embarrassed out of COMICSGATE, being bitch slapped by Ethan, being bitch slapped by like just literally everything, right? Bitch slapped by my own decisions. Like, oh fuck. If I was one of those guys that was still left, to watch Ro suck Doug TeNaples' asshole, I'd probably have fucking cried.
I'd be losing my mind.
I'd have probably offed myself.
And what's weirder is the, you know, but they're actively, some of them are actively participating, like Black Daddy in engaging with Preston as well.
Yeah.
So, right. So the guy that they were basically trained to hate, you know, same with Doug TeNaples. There's that just can't sit well.
Yeah, exactly. Like all of a sudden you got to start fucking kissing their ass, being all nice. Like, oh, that would have been it. You know, that would have been the final thing. Everything else that came before should have done it, but that would have been the thing.
And I'm not even sure that was the final thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it seems like
I think the final thing is the next thing.
Yeah, is it?
I think so.
Are we talking about the tweets?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, actually, let's take a small break. We got a $2 super chat to share something.
Yeah, I put it in the private chat.
I know, I saw. So let's share. Yeah, there's nothing. Can you see this? Let me there it is.
That's it.
That's it.
Nice and short and sweet.
I feel like it went by too fast to be able to see what they were saying.
It's something that sort of fell off the list of things for us to talk to because we only had so much. But Edwin,
it is good.
It is a good story. So last week, Nasser was streaming, doing one of his usual like let's kind of make fun of Smiller streams, and he was showing old video from. There's a channel, I can't remember the name of it. Like I said, I didn't have dinner. That's been posting clips of old CG streams. So
COMICSGATE is COMICSGRATE.
That one. So Nasser, of course, is doing that, playing this, making fun of Mike S. Miller. Edwin drops into the chat and demands, "This is my backer number. I want to cancel my order. You know, cancel my book." And
yeah, he posts his backer number in the chat, guys.
In the chat. And you know, Nasser's gimmick, he goes and he like puts all the chats up, just about.
Yeah, he reads literally every
he
chat
reads
ever.
literally almost. He goes through.
Whereas
all
I
the,
ignore most of you fuckers.
Yeah, me too.
Fuck you guys.
So he's up there and he puts the chat up and he responds and he asks him if he'd like to come on the stream. No, I just want to cancel my book. Nasser says, I can't give you a refund. I don't want a refund, just don't send me the book. And then demands that Nasser edit all of that shit out of his stream via the DM system through Indiegogo.
Yeah.
Claims that it's a violation of his privacy, and Nasser being Nasser, man, he posts it all up to Kiwi Farms. So Edwin's getting even more mad every time he sends one of these DMs. He's like threatening Nasser with something new. There's some Hawaiian Act about privacy. There's the California Protection Act. There's the TOS of Indiegogo, none of which is covered. The shit that Nasser and him are doing, that's not covered by any of that. I reread that TOS again, and it's not. It just says you can't sell financial information. You can't use hacked information. Fucking Edwin showed up in his chat, man. It also doesn't say that you can't, the messaging service, it's not like that Edwin was using it to privately ask Nasser to not send him his book.
Yeah.
So that even doesn't apply. Right? He's just demanding that Nasser edit his fucking video. Oh, and he reported him to the Better Business Bureau, which is completely and totally fucking useless because they don't do anything.
Yeah.
They do nothing.
No, it's just really funny. Like, he's privacy, my privacy. Everybody knows who you are, Edwin. Like, you're the guy that burned down the Hawaiian Republican Party from the inside. Like, is he? I don't get what he's so upset about or worried about. Like, is he worried that these Hawaiian Republicans are gonna they're gonna find his Indiegogo and it's just gonna be awful. He needs to hide it. He needs to hide it from the world. Like, everybody knows who you are. You are national fucking news, my guy.
Yeah. It's just nuts.
Yeah. So fucking bizarre.
Just so crazy.
But
anyway,
yeah,
so that was our little interlude away from what we were moving on towards. Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about Edwin. What is what is up with that guy?
Yeah, I think the last few months that he spent logging Ethan on Kiwi Farms have totally affected his brain. Never spend too much time on Kiwi Farms, children.
It's also a violation of the Americans with Disabilities Act. It's not another line. That's why I don't have the camera on, John. That's why. Some interesting stuff on Twitter with Ro and Bean from PA. Let's go ahead and
I kind of had it. I sort of lost my cool a little bit. I mean, I didn't.
You never.
I don't know.
Cool.
I think okay.
You definitely never had. Cool,
I lost a little bit of my patience.
Yeah, that's more like
that
it.
way.
Yeah.
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 Sorry.
No, you're fine. So let's take a look here. Ro says hat tip to a fine lady on the internet, inside and out, at Bean from PA. I still remember that video she did repping the true ideals of CG all those years back. A big believer in freedom and liberty. A pleasure to speak to. One day, we'll have a whiskey together, baby doll. XOXOXO. Ro. And Bean says thank you. Gross. Everything about this is just pretty gross. But there's more. Apparently Vicky's big mad. Is that true, Vicky? Are you big mad?
No, I'm not big
She is raging, guys. You can hear it in her voice.
I know. I haven't been big mad for a really long time, but I have finally reached a point where when you're saying shit about me, I stopped doing it. I started ignoring War Campaign, just stopped responding. But now we've gotten to the point where I just don't. I can't. I'm not going to ignore it when it comes from certain quarters. Bean likes to she likes to do this passive aggressive subtweet thing where she doesn't quite let anybody know what she's, to sort of keep the mystery in what she's tweeting, and only the person she's aiming it at knows. But I just can't be called a sellout and a hypocrite when all I'm doing is being polite to Ethan Van Sciver on a stream. When she is literally retweeting, liking, having conversations with members of War Campaign on Twitter, and apparently she spoke with Roe. Mm. Now, if someone had sent that at me and it was, I don't think I would say thank you. This is years. I mean, like 2 years of dildo memes, some, bestiality porn memes that Roe all, had a hand in happening. But I'm the sellout.
Yeah. So, I see here, if a woman says she's not mad, she's mad, bruh. That was by Luster Dog. So clearly Vicky is, she's just being a woman. She's obviously big mad.
Obviously.
Let's go on to the next one.
And thing is, like, Stu says Bean is a nice lady.
Yeah.
Bean can be very nice. Don't get me wrong. But Bean and Cheyenne also spent quite some time calling me a bitch and a cunt in a DM group while they were pretending that we were all still friends. So, to certain people, Bean's not so nice.
Oh, Bean's a fucking awful fucking cunt. Fuck Bean. I fucking hate Bean. Fuck her, dude. She I was really cool with Bean, right? And we were cool. Like I thought we were good friends and shit, right? And then I find out she's in DM groups that I used to be in with Preston Poulter and that whole group of fucking degenerate fucking filth, right? It was a lot more wholesome when I was there. We were very holy and godly and stuff. But yeah, so she's in there talking shit about me for months with these people. Fuck Bean. So anyways, we have you here saying, why don't you just read your stuff, Vicky? I'm not going to read all of it.
I said, I would have unblocked you, Bean, but the fact that you had me blocked when I tweeted this would have made the move counterproductive. That you've been trolling my tweets from behind your block is precious. I hope you're enjoying your newfound friendship with War Campaign.
Yeah, and so we got Bean here saying she's having an actual stroke, guys. But poor Bean. I couldn't give a crap about you, honestly, until people tell me you were talking shit behind your block. Nice to see you unblocked me, though. Oh, and yes, I blocked you this morning when I realized you blocked me. Wait.
Yeah, well...
some weirdness with the timeline of blocking going on.
Yeah, she screenshotted and tweeted my blocking her nearly 2 weeks ago. I mean, she's known for quite some time I had her blocked. And okay. Yeah, I granted, I tweeted at her from behind a block, but it's not like I didn't know she wasn't going to see it anyway. Because they've all been scrolling through my tweets like there's no tomorrow. And if she didn't see it, they were going to tell her about it.
So, yeah, here Vicky says, you screenshotted and tweeted my blocking you nearly 2 weeks ago, Bean. So you were talking shit from behind your own block. There's 2 words for that. Giant cunt. I think that's what Vicky was going for, definitely.
I was going for bitch made and hypocritical. But
yeah.
Yeah.
So we have Bean saying, you weren't blocked when I tweeted the screen cap. But, It's just weird.
It's just weird. Let's move along.
Yeah.
If we can. Only a couple more. It's just that, oh god, that desktop team.
Yeah.
I just don't understand how someone ends up like all Ethan did was call me a bitch, right? He called me an SJW bitch, and told me to fuck off, and that was almost 3 years ago now. How long am I supposed to be mad at how he treated me personally? I'm not going to be mad at how he treated people who have turned out to be complete and total pieces of shit. Maybe he had a better idea or a better instinct than I did. Just kidding. But, I'm not going to spend my time worrying about people that I don't particularly care about anymore. And I defended Bean for Bean for fucking ever. Man, forever. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. So what was that? Yeah, no, there's some weird pictures of me, posing sexily in front of a camera, guys. That was,
He didn't send them to me, so I thank God.
Yeah, have fun with that. I mean, fuck you guys. I look good. So this next thing, are we gonna? Do we bring on our guest before or after the video? I don't know.
It doesn't matter to me. Hello, Smug Pug.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's up, chubby fingers?
My fingers are perfectly masculine and handsome.
Did you check your DMs, Dean?
I did, actually. I was just about to share something. I was given something, Sneak.
I was given this and told to put it on.
Yeah, give me a second.
Neither one of us are actually responsible. But if you ask me nice, I'll tell you who it was. Just kidding. I'm never going to tell you, Pug. And why is it taking me so long, Dean?
Because for some reason it's not showing up in my thingamajig. Alright. Well,
Alright. It can always wait till after the video.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna do it now, Vicky. Jeez. Once I figure out what I'm doing.
And you wonder why I was crunchy. This is why I've been crunchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not always crunchy, guys. It was specifically this. But this is it, Smug. Look at that.
Fuck you all. Oh. Haven't I been punished enough? Look at my name, Punished Pug. Haven't I suffered enough this week?
No. Yes, I think you have, honestly.
They do look like nice sausages, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Okay, so let's watch this video. Actually, well, should we give some backstory? I think people know. Do they know? Do they know?
I think most people would know. Well-read, canceled, and uncanceled his review show.
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty good summary.
Tell us why they did that, Smug.
Oh, that's because Vicky and Preston and I and War Campaign and Dean, and I'm sure Bean from PA as well, and a whole bunch of other people were trying to co-opt Well-Read's show for anti-COMICSGATE.
Yes.
Yeah. Not me, just you guys. This is news to me.
Dean's been CG since the very beginning.
Since the fucking beginning, you anti...
Whoops.
Did we lose Dean?
Dean roboed out.
Oh, that was weird. I brought you on so we could expose you. That's exposing your ass. Anyways, let's watch it.
Red, here, let's just get this out of the way now. Well, Red, here, let's just get this out of the way now.
Go for it.
Why is your show canceled?
Because Jabba came all over it.
No, the real reason. Why?
Why? Creative differences.
Creative differences. How?
Yeah. I was creating a show.
So tell us all why
toes.
you, Smugpug, and Wooster broke up.
Two's company, three's a crowd.
Mm.
Well, no, you guys had a unison. I'm not going to let you up on it. Just tell everybody what happened.
We got confused.
You didn't get confused.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Catherine Main. I was the one who decided to end things.
Why? What happened? Let's just get through this. Seriously.
Okay, let's do this.
Why
1, 2,
did
3.
Smugpug in fucking Wooster do what they did?
Mr. Dong, that's right. I did cancel it.
Why?
So
We completely and totally lost Dean in the middle of a video.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Now
That
it's just the two of us, Vicky.
I've waited.
Hi
for a long
guys,
time
welcome
for
to
that.
P&V Investigate. Oh, he's back.
Sorry, my thing just being really bad.
Now, man.
it is out. I said my
No,
piece.
it's not out.
Creative differences.
But why?
No, I had my goals. They had their goals.
What were your goals?
My goal was to have a nice show where everybody could say their piece and be treated fairly.
What happened is exactly what happened with the people in the Pangea Discord. It's literally exactly what happened. Overnight, flip of a switch, attitude reversals. You're the worst person in the world. Why did they do that to you, Well-Read?
I guess they wanted to create something different.
Like what?
I have no idea.
What did they want us to spotlight more? Say
They
the
wanted to-
words, because I will say what you told me.
They wanted to spotlight other creators.
Say
They
the
wanted to-
words, because I will say what you told me. Anti-CG creators.
I actually don't have an issue with Testify. My issue's with fucking Well-Read.
the show because you're anti-CG. I truly do.
Oh, okay.
I do.
Would you like to ask Well-Read why he wanted to have Ro Kabir on for an interview?
It'd be funny.
I would
So the
ask some
person,
questions,
so the
though.
person who really wanted to have anti-CG people on wasn't me. It was your buddy.
I'd be like, Ro Kabir, how much do you fucking hate
All saved in
COMICSGATE?
those messages I just showed.
I'd
And
be
not
like,
only Ro, but Doug Tenaple again, Micah Curtis.
I'd be like,
He
yo,
kept
Doug, how
begging
much
me
do
to
you
reach out to
fucking hate
Liam to get
COMICSGATE?
Liam on the show.
Mm-hmm.
I was there telling him it was a fucking bad idea.
Why is that a bad idea, I guess?
What's
Because
the
that sounds like it'd
Because-
be entertaining.
Because Well-Read's fucking scared that his channel will be labelled an anti-CG channel.
Say
They
the
wanted to-
words, because I will say what you told me. Anti-CG creators.
I cannot confirm nor deny.
Because it's true. It's exactly what happened.
Yeah. No, things are okay. It's just we had creative differences. They wanted to do different things, and so we decided to not work together anymore.
No, that's as long as you guys left on. Did you leave on good terms at least, or relatively good
We did.
terms? Okay,
Yeah,
that's
we
good.
did. Everybody wants there to be like some big drama thing about it, and that we hate each other. But no, I like those guys. I wish them all the best. I had a
Yeah,
great time working with them.
I like them too.
Hey guys, how are you?
Sounds like you put too much time into the show.
Pretty pissed off, bro. What the fuck are you doing lying about me on fucking
Stu.
shows and in DMs to other people?
Hi, Stu.
Why am I the guy who wants to platform anti-CG creators and that's why I left the show, apparently? You fucking lying cocksucker.
Yeah.
Well,
So
yeah. That
there's a lot to unpack there, Smug.
there was a lot to unpack there. First, I should probably apologize to Finatra for shitting all over his house. I was a bad dog that night. Bad dog.
That's okay. I don't think he remembered.
Yeah. So, anyways, I guess really I just kind of want to hand this off to you, Smug. Where did the problem start? Like, where, how did we get here? If that makes sense, I just don't really know.
Well, I mean, it was all completely avoidable. Like, as far as I knew, we all did leave on good terms. But I guess Well-Read and I had creative differences. That part's true. I thought we'd resolved it.
Yeah.
So as you know, like, we review comic books. We try and have the creators of the book on afterwards for an interview. You know, we've done it with Matt C., Doug Ernst, Tim Lim, Narwhal, several other people. And
can I also just point out real quickly that format is because of Smug. It started when I hosted Well-Read's reviews when he was out of town. And Smug contacted Doug Ernst to let him know that we were going to be reviewing his book. And he showed up in the chat and was sent the link, and he came and he joined everybody after.
I turned up my mic, guys. Is it better now? I'm hearing that I'm low.
Again.
Again.
So Smug was the one that was DMing creators to let them know that their books were going to be reviewed. And they could, if they wanted to watch it, if afterwards they wanted to come on, they were more than welcome to. This isn't something really that Well-Read came up with too much on his own at all.
Well, I just thought it was a unique format, reviewing the book and then having the creator on afterwards to talk about it. Not like a gotcha or an ambush or anything like that, but, just ask questions like, on story elements, sequels, the design process, the influences. I thought it was a really unique idea.
Yeah, it really was. It worked out really well, and it caught people's attention.
Yeah, talking about comics. That's unheard of.
Right?
In this community.
Well, COMICSGATE doesn't, I mean, until Well-Read's reviews got mentioned by Ethan. Yeah. Nobody else was doing a whole lot of live streams talking about the actual books and reviewing them. You'd get these quick unboxing videos people would call reviews where they'd just go, "Ooh, look, it came in the mail. It looks so pretty. Oh, wow, the art. Oh, yay." And that's it. And that would pretty much be the extent of a COMICSGATE review until recently. So it was unique. Nobody else talked about a book for an hour to an hour and a half.
And then the 7 hours afterwards.
Yeah.
A 7 hour after,
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess, so anyway, I guess continuing, I'd heard a critique, and I think it was a valid critique. I didn't agree with it at the time, that it appeared that the show was, having certain creators on after their books are being reviewed and then other creators not. So, for example, having John Malin on without reviewing a book of his, and, having Dan Frager on after reviewing Ethan's book. And at the time, I actually disagreed with that. I thought the theme of the sci-fi comic with Malin's Godlike worked well. And since Dan Frager was so heavily referenced in Warts and All, it made sense to have him on afterwards to talk about it. But I reached out to the creator of Fiendish, Irene. I'm a backer of that book. Moonshine was as well. We were going to review it. And I, did the usual thing of, hey, we're going to be reviewing your book. Would you like to come on afterwards and talk about it? And she agreed. She was happy to. There was no issue there. She said she was looking forward to it, just like I'm looking forward to her book. It looks really great. And so I told Well-Read about it, and then he, I guess, kind of vetoed it, and then wanted to schedule Irene after we reviewed The Lucent, which would have been tonight. But I guess that won't be happening, folks. And so that's where the disagreement came from. And then I kind of brought up the critique of the show that, it's okay to have some creators on after we review their book, but not others. So almost like some creators are protected. And I thought we resolved that issue. I didn't think it was a really big deal. And during the course of that argument, I told Well-Read that, he'd probably have to find another co-host in a few months. This is the big 4-month controversy, which Testify was talking about. Is, well, why is Smugpug putting a condition on that in 4 months? What's this time limit? And I don't care who knows. Like, I plan on going to trade school next year, and 4 months is when the year ends. So I told Wellred he'd basically have to get a new co-host in 4 months' time, and instead he decided to end the show now.
Yeah, that was weird. That was like really, like, why do you think he why did he react so strongly? Do you have any guesses?
I mean, I could only guess, but I know there was a conversation between Wellred and Moonshine after about having to find a replacement. And from what Wellred told me, Moonshine decided, well, when Smugpug leaves the show, I'll just leave too. Our format worked really well together. I don't really want to speak for Moonshine, but that's what I was told the reason was.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess maybe he was upset.
Yeah.
And just because he kicked us both out of the group DM, left his Discord server, and then just told us that the show was over now. So it all seemed really, really quick, really fast.
Yeah, that is it's weird. It's very fucking odd.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like I told him, I'd back to the Expendables, like Jawbreakers Grand Bazaar, Wrecked Planet, countless other books. Like those would have been, I imagine, pretty big reviews to help his channel. They're all getting fulfilled. Graveyard Shift 3, So yeah, I don't know. So the creative difference issue was resolved, but then, yeah, I guess he just decided to end the show ASAP. And I didn't really care. I'm actually happy now. I don't have to spend hours making thumbnails and time stamping his streams, or spending hours on a live stream. It's actually freed up a lot more time on my end. But the big issue was the reasons that he was giving that the show was over, and that's the issue.
Yeah.
That was
so
kind of crazy.
Why do you think he lied about that? I don't know. I don't know why I'm asking you why you think.
Well, I mean, it first started because 2 people reached out to me. I'm not going to name drop who they were, but 2 people.
Tell us who it was, Smug.
No, I'm not.
It's anti-CG people. I fucking know it is. You're protecting them, Smug.
No, well, two people reached out to me and said, "Hey, we heard about what happened on the show, and you leaving. Sorry to hear about it." And I was like, "Yeah, no, that's cool." And I kind of just explained that, I've got to go on with my life and do something else. And it was almost like a stunned silence. And they were just like, "Oh, well, that's not what we heard." And I was just like, "Well, what did you hear?" And then I get this answer of, apparently I left the show because I wanted more anti-CG creators on there and to spotlight more anti-CG books. And I was like, "Oh, okay, that's weird. I never said that." And then in JDA's Discord server, I noticed Prime, who's one of Testify's little ball washers, having a go at Vicky, talking about how Smugpug and Vicky tried to co-opt Wellred's review show to make it an anti-CG channel. Yeah. So even then I was kind of like, what the fuck is going on here? This is really strange. And so I wrote a bit of a Spurg post. I know it was highlighted on the Trash Compactor show, basically explaining my position, like I've told everyone else before, previously. And even then, I was still just kind of confused at what was going on and willing to give Wellred the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he just misunderstood our disagreement, or maybe something was lost in translation to these other people. But after that Salt stream that Testify did, yeah, I think it was pretty obvious what was going on.
That's the one I clipped. Yeah. There's something amazing, and I've watched enough Testify, but as I'm clipping this show in particular, he has this thing, right, where he'll try to lead you into telling something that you told him by basically letting you know if you don't say it, he will, right? So he'll badger and badger and badger, and he does these ask these questions in such a way so he can clip them, right? And but well-read didn't want to cooperate. Like a Lazmat wasn't cooperating.
That was like the weird
night.
thing. The weird thing about that
so
was
many times he just kept saying, "How? What happened? You haven't told us what happened. How?" Until he finally gets to this anti-CG thing, and it's like, you can practically hear the excitement coming from the tippy toes of Testify's feet, all the way up his damaged spinal cord until it reaches his brain, and he's all, yeah, got him on anti-CG. It was weird.
Yeah. Well, like the funny thing though about that is that like well-read, like apparently, like he's obviously going around privately saying those things, right? Like Smug was hit up by 2 people, and then Testify is doing a stream trying to get well-read to tell the people what he told Testify.
And then he does,
but then live, he doesn't want he doesn't want it to like be known that he's saying those things is how it comes off. He wants to do it privately, these lies privately, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like that's why I was a bit hated on Finatra's show at Well Read, because like it's just the two-faced nature of it. Like publicly he's saying we all left on good terms, and in DMs he's wishing me well, but then it's like people are coming to me basically saying, he's trying to build a narrative. And I can only speculate why. I mean, maybe he thought I was going to go off and do my own review show or something like that. And maybe he wanted to just tarnish my name, or I have no idea why Well Read did what he did. You'd honestly have to ask him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
I don't have
we should. Well, I actually just sent the link to Well Read. No, I'm joking.
Oh, we don't need another repeat of the Finatra stream.
That's just joking.
Yeah. But what did occur is the night after all this happened, when everybody started hearing about what happened to Wellwood's channel, and Testify called it canceled. They reviewed Lazmat's Adventures of Road Warrior Drake. And
oh yeah.
I did a video.
I read 12 pages, 8 out of 10.
I did a video. So why
let's
don't
watch
we
it.
Oh, you're being canceled too? Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yes.
Brother.
By the way, there's a misconception that people that was on Well-Read shows reviewing my book were all my friends, and I'm like, well, Twitless is not my friend, and Twitless gave a pretty not so good review of my book, and you know what? I wasn't even offended by it.
A variant cover by Peter Gilmore and another by The King.
A properly formatted manga, one you read correctly and is not printed backwards.
Ah, both of... Well, I know that you're referring to the digital copy, Twitless, but for you, Cider, do you have the physicals?
No, I'm backing him on Kickstarter.
Ah, I see. Well, I guess we can then maybe get into a bit of the book itself.
I don't dig this deep into a comic book personally. I just kind of turn my brain off and relax and take it for what it is.
Didn't you say you didn't even read the book?
Well, I got to page 12, but I've been flipping through it, and it kind of tells the story. And I mean, junkies are getting killed in the beginning. They're tripping over.
Yeah. I mean, I thought that was a really nice touch that there's a couple of panels where you got a junkie, you got a crackhead in the dumpster rummaging around for stuff in order to score a next hit with. I mean, we've talked about the art, but I just want to reiterate that this reminds me very much of the early Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that before the role-playing game existed at New York Comic Con that was circulated there. That's what led to the role-playing game that led to the franchise getting noticed and being turned into what it is today. So this really takes me back to like my history lessons on TMNT when I first got into how it came to be. And that's why I fell in love with the project and created a logo for it in the beginning.
And I'm actually glad. Like, I'm just proud of the guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Alasmat was my the very first interview I ever did. Very first comic book live show that I ever did. I'd be definitely down to get the next one.
Yeah,
I would just hope that like he slows his pacing down in some of the parts.
The action was confusing for me. I got lost a couple times in the action,
exactly.
I think that's just because he's just new to it. Really, that's really what I chalked a lot of this stuff up.
I think it's CG Book of the Year. Right now, I'm putting it in for vote for Book of the Year.
Right. The first 12 pages.
Sorry, Tatsunami. I'm struggling to stay awake.
Yes,
this review. I'm suffering with the audience. I haven't read this shitty book. Neither of you guys. These assholes did, and they're talking about it like they're so fucking smart.
We are smarter after reading the book.
I'm struggling with the rest of you guys.
Fine, I'll make it easy. 8 out of 10. I want to see what happens next.
Book of the Year.
Book of the Year is your score.
Didn't read Book of the Year.
Back 10 times. Book of the Year. Because he's a nice guy. Lasmat's great, man.
If I didn't know Alasmat and I just saw like that panel right there, I probably wouldn't have been interested in it.
I thought people wanted to ask me stuff about it, but
yes,
if not,
we do.
We'll just wait till tomorrow.
No.
No?
I want to ask you. Again.
Okay. Again.
I
know the Stu narrative with like me lying was that he was supposed to be on the review for you, Alasmat. But the thing was, like, when I told him that it might not work out, him coming on, his first response was like to start spurging out on me and calling me all these names. So then I kind of felt like after that conversation, it was pretty obvious that he wouldn't be on.
Mm-hmm.
But then he still would, and that I needed to be explicit that like, no, after the way you and I talked to each other the last time, you're not going to be there.
Uh-huh.
So. But the thing was, like, when I told him that it might not work out, him coming on, his first response was like to start spurging out on me and calling me all these names. So then I kind of felt like after that conversation, it was pretty obvious that he wouldn't be on.
Mm-hmm.
But then he still would, and that I needed to be explicit that like, no, after the way you and I talked to each other the last time, you're not going to be there.
Boy!
I love how he gaslights Stu right there.
Mm-hmm.
Stu, he says, oh shit, now I've totally lost it. But tells Stu that what Stu told him never happened. Like, oh, I know. Yeah, that Stu says that you and Wooster weren't giving Well-Read a hard time. And then what Well-Read says, no, they're not. And then the next day goes on to imply that you did again. It was crazy.
I just liked the fact that Well-Read admitted that he was getting heat from certain people about who we couldn't have on his show.
Like a whisper network.
Like a whisper network. Oh my god!
But it's not. I mean, it's just Testify, right?
Well, it's Testify in the Etsy's, and it's what they do, and like, that's whatever. Who cares? They complain about certain people.
You can't have Stu on. Stu's the worst because Testify doesn't like him. And then the next thing you know, boom.
Yeah. He caved to the whispers. Well read.
I didn't even tell Stu.
Didn't even have the balls to tell Stu.
Tell him. But also part of the reason why I included that at the end was that review would have had 4 of Elazamat's friends on it. Plus Twitless. No, I'm sorry.
Well, I mean,
yeah. 4 of Elazamat's friends. I mean, I consider Well-Read and Elazamat to be friendly.
Well, they are all Etsy boys. Make no mistake about it. Like, Well-Read likes to claim that he's a neutral kind of guy. He's firmly in the Etsy camp in Pangea. He's trying to. He's rallying against Vicky for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, I do.
I mean,
because of the screen caps that I showed in the previous video. Testify is angry that when he kicked Stu out of Pangea, basically, that I wouldn't agree with him that Stu was a sexual predator. And he's hated me for that, like hated me with a passion. And I'm the reason he got booted from your Discord. Sounds an awful lot like Mecha Macheese, man. Getting mad because you got kicked out of a Discord. Even though it wasn't my decision.
Yeah, no, that was D-Shot's decision, and I stand by that decision. Good work, D-Shot. You did something right for a change.
I do too. I stand by it as well.
Oh, Randall's in the chat.
How sweet.
Yeah.
We're already done talking about you, Randy. You might as well leave.
It's not Randy, it's Randall.
Randall.
No, it's dumb fuck. It's dumb fuck HD. Testify. Here's the best part. You did everything I knew you would. And here's the part you're missing.
Himself.
You did it to yourself, and you did it to Well-Read. Why would you do that to Well-Read?
Why did you destroy his show? Testify.
Why did you give me what I needed? And that was evidence that Well-Read was going around in private DMs lying about me. Why would you do that to him?
Why did you? He was your friend, and you did that to him.
That's the best part, Dean. And it's the part you're all missing in all of this.
Yeah. I knew there was a part.
Okay, we're done.
Yeah.
No, well, so something I was thinking about earlier, for some fucking reason, I was thinking about this. I kind of got to give it to Testify, right? This is a guy who, against all odds, hasn't fucking offed himself. Like, if it was me, right? If it was me, no, just give me a second. If it was me, and literally I looked like complete shit. I have a kid I don't take care of. I don't even see my kid. I don't work. I have my girlfriend literally take care of me. If that was me, if that was most guys I know, we'd have fucking killed ourselves. So I kind of got to give it to Testify. Against all odds, he is still here. So,
well,
yay.
Okay, Dean. I'll tell you what. I'm sure you look better in those little sexy desktop pictures than what Testify does.
Oh, I guarantee. Oh yeah, dude, fucking spread them, dude. I fucking look great. I'm in the best shape of my fucking life. Fucking spread them.
well, I already had them, Dean. Obviously, they were for me. Let's not hide our love anymore.
Yeah. I just really like those sausage fingers.
Okay.
Yeah. So the duck book got a higher score than Xenotype? Okay. All right. I'm gonna be honest, the book doesn't look that good. I don't even dislike Elasmat, although Elasmat is kind of two-faced and fucking snaky. But
Yeah,
I'm not
well-
gonna get into that. Sorry, Smug. Go on.
Yeah, no, like I haven't read Road Warrior Drake, so I'm not really going to express an opinion on it.
Yeah. Spectre, we're talking about Randall. That is who we are talking about.
We already did the Ethan Ralph and played your clip.
Yeah. Also, Spectre. What is up with your fucking mic? I had to edit your video and like clip out every time you talk and raise your voice. And now it sounds like you and the lady at the desk are actually having a conversation. Yeah. But yeah, seriously, oh man, I would off myself. I really would. I really fucking would. But Testify, this is a guy, right? Liam supposedly has testicular cancer, and he has more of a sack than Testify does. Let that fucking sink in. That is how bad it is to be Testify.
Ouch.
Yeah. Like, oh, jeez. Like I said, even though nobody wants him, even though his kid doesn't want him, he doesn't see his kid, he's literally useless. He can't take care of himself. A woman has to take care of him.
I think I hear it. I think I hear a keyboard pounding somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Oh, I'm sure.
But please, Dean, tell us how you truly feel deep in your heart.
I'm just saying. I don't think he should. I don't think anybody should. I know that I would if I was him. I know most people would. So, yeah. Anyways.
Dead air.
I know. I just don't feel like there's much I can say after that.
Was that like a mic drop?
No, it was, yeah, a little.
This thing on?
Yeah.
This thing on?
We've hit an hour anyway. We'll attach it's up to Smug, but if it's cool with him, we'll put screenshots of the DMs in the description.
Yeah, that's fine.
We didn't make our way through them all.
I'd just like to say, I did heavily censor the DMs. There was, I only gave a few to Vicky and Dean for the show, and some of the information in there was very private and personal of well-read, so I made sure to blank all that out. So, but the DMs that I've given are basically what happened during the falling out and the proof of what he was lying about. But yeah.
Yeah.
So went kind of soft on him, really.
Well,
should we have gone harder on him?
Well, I just want him to stop doing what he's doing.
Smug did not mean stop your channel or stop doing your videos. What he meant, because they're gonna take that out of fucking context, like they'll clip it like they always do. Smug meant just quit lying.
Yeah. Like I said at the start,
I told you I've been watching how that fucker works for a long time. Sorry.
Yeah, well, like I said at the start when I came on, this was all completely avoidable. All like he had to do was just say we had creative differences. Smug had some life choices come up that made him not able to do the show anymore, and we decided to part ways and take the show in a different direction. Boom, there you go. There's the reason. None of this would have happened.
Yeah, none of it would have. Testify. I just want you to look at the, I see you in the chat. Look at what, the comment I have posted, or highlighted. That's for you. I know it's very tempting. I know that most people are probably encouraging you to do it. but it's not the answer. Testify. Just call the number. Anyways.
Okay.
We're gonna end this by watching a video that you may be familiar with. But as right before I play, just want to say good night, everybody. If you enjoyed the stream, if you enjoyed seeing me half naked, which I know you did, I enjoyed it. You think the leak was an accident? It was, but I'm glad. Happy accidents.
Please stop, Dean.
Please, please stop.
Never.
I got a cough and...
Wait. Ah, damn it. I did the wrong one. No!
Of course you did.
To Perth Comics and Jabba and Dark Gift and all you other bullies in the chat. Look, normal hands, not pudgy at all. Normal fingers. There's one for you, boys.